Welcome back everyone to VGL. We are up to part 26 of Deus Ex Human Revolution. And you were going to say something, Ice Bear?
I was just going to say, I wonder if there's a mod for Deus Ex where before Jensen uses something, he always says "Go Go Gadget" and the thing that he's about to use.
Go Go Gadget, Typhoon!
God, Inspector Gadget would get by just fine with that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Oh, hello, Dr. Claude. Didn't expect me to have like a massive typhoon blast, did ya? Didn't expect me to have the Icarus landing system or anything like that.
You could just single punch the boss in the face.
Oh yeah.
Like you did with what's his name? Who I spent
Namia. Namia. There we are.
Namia.
Jaron Namia, I think its name is. Now I'm trying to find where
Seraph is.
Seraph is, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that door would open. I remember going past that door when I played this and thinking that it wouldn't open because there was something across it. It's like the universal sign for don't try going here. There's like a small object in the way, but I suppose Deus Ex is quite generous with the amount of stuff that you can traverse.
Yeah. Because like if this was in like Call of Duty and you tried going through that, it'd just be an invisible wall.
Exactly. Whereas in this, most of the things where you're well within your capabilities of climbing over it, you can actually climb over it. Yeah.
There's a lot of vertical and horizontal approaches you can do in this game.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there. Monsters.
And hey, look, I found Taggart.
Oh yeah.
Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once.
I love the perfect moment to use the sassy Jensen pose.
Yeah.
The biochip wasn't supposed
I'm not looking for glory. I can't snap, but finger snaps.
We couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving.
So
Just
sassy.
like, today I shall be sassy.
Yeah.
Give us that hope.
He got like SAS injections and downloaded the SAS update to his biochip software while he was in that rocket on his way here.
Damn good update, I like it. Sassy Jensen is best Jensen.
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Yay, 2 practice points. And now you can get out this.
That's worth investing in at this point for you?
Not really. I guess inventory space, but that's about it. And there's no real vendors, so vendor trash isn't even that useful. So you can get out that way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no, what?
I was just going to say, I would have quite liked the awkward conversation there where you bump into Taggart and it's like, oh, I was actually looking for Seraph. I'll just be going.
Yeah. That would have been funny. Just Not sure where
It's
to
got to
go.
be a pain in the ass to get through there. No,
There's
I
another
don't think
vent
it's gonna happen.
back down there. I should go through the one down there where these crates were. Can you see it?
Yeah, I could see that one. How did you even? I don't know. Crouch jumping.
Yeah, crouch jumping after so many years
The
of playing
wizardry of
Half-Life.
crouch jumping. Yeah.
Yeah, Half-Life is really useful crouch jumping, so I've become a pro at it. So now I can do things that just don't make that much sense, like jumping up and crouching and then going into this small vent and yeah.
I mean, really, it should be quite easy to climb into that vent, but the game
Yeah.
forces you to use crouch jumping, which
Yeah,
is
you would
something
think
that's
you just like
basically-
press E to climb into vent, but nope. Icarus
You can
landing
actually
system is
survive going
awesome.
down. Oh yeah, there's a ladder.
And this is the way to Sarif. He's down here. You're supposed to take an well, not supposed to. You can take an elevator down here, but screw that because Icarus landing system.
Icarus landing system.
Exactly.
I don't think the sensors on these, the people affected by the biochips should really be anywhere near as acute as the rest of the AI, but they do seem to pick up sound relatively easily.
Yeah, they do.
Can't move anyone yet. Not until I get
Yay,
the
hello.
station to shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my god, you. We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Sarah. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt?
That's like a weak story.
The truth?
Yeah.
If we
I honestly don't see how it's that much better.
blinded
Yeah.
by misguided morality,
It's like, hey, people have the ability to create viruses that make everyone go on homicidal kill sprees, basically.
stay with me on this.
It's like,
But
I don't
only if
see.
they're augmented. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't see how that's really that better than just saying, like, we messed up. Because you're never going to be able to protect yourself from all hacking. That's what the story of Watch Dogs is about.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Oh.
create this thing called the CTOS, and in that they use that for all the city's electrical stuff, so you can hack into, like, say, a merry-go-round or a Rayman doll, or you can hack into a transformer or the city streetlights, stuff like that. So
First the merry-go-round turn.
yeah, so you can hack into everything, and yeah, so I don't see why using that, saying that it's a virus and people could totally mess us up, is better than saying, hey, it's a dumb idea.
I swear you... well, no, wait. You only left the vent open, didn't you?
What?
You can leave the door open, and then feasibly the people who... The violent people managed to get in to Sarif's room, but I guess people
Yeah.
who...
They
Don't
don't
want
have
to
a
get
climb.
killed.
They don't know how to crouch jump.
Yeah, that's true.
Now the elevators are
It's classic.
actually... Sorry, yeah?
No, you go.
No?
I was going to say it's the classic waiting for an elevator while things are chasing you thing there that it seems to have just constructed.
Yeah. If you actually take the elevator down, and then when you try to leave, it'll actually already be there, so you don't need to wait for it to, like, come back or anything like that, because it is an actual, like, physical elevator in the game world, and it does have to slowly go up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very...
Kind of, oh, rather than being like a load screen, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not like Mass Effect where it is a load screen. It is an actual elevator.
Sure.
Yeah, so now we're gonna head down to, meet Darrow and all that.
Grand. Wait, meet
No,
Darrow.
sorry, I mean, shut off Darrow's signal.
Yeah, right. And that's basically what this game has been leading up to, is framing what comes up
Yeah.
after you do that, which is all of the endings that you get to choose from.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Also, if you look down there, you can see it says loading, so it's a nice little joke there, because it's a loading sort of thing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's just a nice little nod there, so I thought that was pretty cute.
Sure.
So coming up, there's going to be a moment when we meet someone, and it's going to be really confusing when we see her, and I just don't get it. So,
Well,
yeah.
I have actually forgotten who that will be, but hey, this will be entertaining. Although thinking on the list of female characters in this game, unless it's like, I don't know, Whoopi Goldberg or someone down there, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. That would be quite cool, and also confusing.
Take a wild guess at who it is before we reach there in 30 meters.
I'm gonna take a stab at Malik.
No.
Would I be wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's Thingamajig. What's her face?
Zhao. I think it's her name, Zhao Chan.
Oh, that's right. This section of the game.
Yeah,
I'd
I don't
forgotten
understand
all
how
about
she
this.
got here.
Rocket.
Yeah, but we took a rocket. She can't do that. That'd be lame.
You're lame. It's the official tagline. So we go full Minority Report with this one.
Zhao,
Apparently, I think someone said, like, these are apparently her sisters and mother and stuff like that, and she needs to have... That's sort of something, like, how it works? I'm not sure.
But the other one had like just a English accent. Well, not English, but like an American accent.
you mean the Illuminati?
The one that was talking there.
I think that was just the computer, so it wasn't anything... any person.
No, she was saying words.
Oh. Then, maybe that person was wrong.
Maybe.
I feel like they should be way gentler.
Computer, begin EEG sync. Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
I don't trust you to fill that role. What are you talking about?
She has a savior of the world feel.
Unable to transfer control.
Jesus Christ, she's done nothing but annoy us.
Neural systems offline.
So she's like the biggest antagonist of the game. Like her and Hugh Darrow.
This is true. Yeah. Well, Darrow thinks that he has, like... He doesn't do it to be evil, he does it to... because he thinks that it's the only way to save humanity.
Yeah, but really it's
kind of
just
his own,
because he's
like,
upset over his lack of
animosity.
augmentations.
Maybe.
Well, that's why he said it was, like, because he couldn't get done or
He also
whatever.
used pheromones to persuade him, though.
No, that's true.
I like how, for once, he does the right thing and just pulls out a gun and shoots Zhao.
Yeah, should have done that from the start.
Yes.
Anyway, this boss fight can be tricky if you don't have a laser rifle, but I have a laser rifle, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad. I knew that this would happen.
Yeah, so normally you can't shoot her because she's protected by like a glass shield or something like that until you like deactivate, or a force field until you deactivate it, and then you can sort of break it. But laser rifles work like they do in real life in the fact that they can go through that stuff, so you can just continually put a stream of laser into her face and then you win.
Yep.
Second easiest boss fight in the game.
Sure. So yeah, she was trying to hack Darrow's signal and something people slaves.
Ugh.
Welcome to the edge.
I swear she like exploded.
She did, she's all ash there.
You can see it from here.
Yeah, but that's not what happens
it's-
when you explode.
Well, I guess it's sort of like, I don't
It's my
know,
job to monitor and
specific
record
type of
the news.
explosion.
Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place. including
And
me.
yeah, here's the end of the game.
I have to stop it.
I
Pick
know.
your ending, A, B, C, or D.
Come closer. Do you know
D.
where we are, Adam?
Yeah,
We are at the fulcrum point.
it's in the other
Society
room.
lies in the balance.
Oh yeah.
How Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way by telling the world everything you already know about the.
You know where we are, Adam? We're at the choose your ending stage of the game.
Make sure your save file is here so you can see the rest of them.
Human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear.
Actually, the game does make it so that if you, when you continue the game, you start back here. So that's alright. I hate it when games have like this sort
Yeah,
of
you
ending,
can't-
but then you have to
yeah.
reap the whole thing to see them.
Everything you were.
Whenever
I
that
think that was one
happens.
of Bastion's few failings, actually.
But only if you deactivate.
Yeah, whenever that happens, I always just go on YouTube and look up the alternate ending.
If you desire
Which is what I did for Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
What happens? Oh, sorry, we shouldn't be talking about the ending in that.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological.
Yeah, so
warfare.
after talking with Sarah, we now get his specific ending, so we can do that.
What would that achieve?
If you don't talk to, I believe, Taggart, you don't actually get the option to pick his thing. So you only get like B, C, and D. You don't get the A option.
Yeah. Oh, and if you don't talk to Sarah, then you don't get.
Actually, you get a modified
A is
version
like-
of it, which is interesting.
Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati.
So there's. Let me
I can
think.
report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropazine to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropazine poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects
You know,
of corporate negligence firsthand,
The guy who did Adam Jensen's voice actually recorded for this game, like basically, he took 2 visits to, I think Montreal, basically every month, and that was over the period of 4 years, so he recorded this game for quite a long time. It's kind of cool.
Good job he didn't take up smoking.
overwhelmed
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I don't think his voice could get any huskier.
Yeah. Well, they said
Well, before
like
it just starts
when
making
he's
white
sick or
noise.
something like that, he sounds way too different. So I guess that maybe that might help.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe
didn't-
you have the wisdom to
That's a
choose
weird
a
way of doing it.
future for
What, killing everyone?
No, the well, I mean that is weird, but twice a month over 4 years.
Oh yeah. Well, the reason why is because whenever they would just when they realized that the project was I guess we'll do it in the next part.